Hi everybody! So today I am doing a video on my skincare routine. I've had a few questions from people asking me what products I use and things like that, and so I'm going to talk a little bit about that. A little bit of my skin history is I used to have really oily and kind of acne prone, more blackheads prone skin, and yeah, so basically I battled that my whole life, and I've been on a really low dose of Accutane for a long time. Long story short, I do have still a little bit of an oily T-zone because I'm on a low dose of Accutane, and I get really dry patches, and so I'm like a combination skin. And another thing is almost all the products that I use, I read reviews on before I purchase them. Most of the products also I have been using for at least a year, and I just kind of stick to it. I read reviews usually on beautypedia.com. That is a website that's run by Paula, who wrote the books Don't Go to the Cosmetic Counter Without Me, the Beauty Bible, and I think it's like Don't Buy Hair Care Products Without Me or something. And those are like, she reads she investigates ingredients in products, and she also tests products and stuff, and her team, I guess. And so I've been following that for about 10 years now. Now, the good news is beautypedia.com is free. So the membership is free. So I have a link in the bottom bar to go and sign up and read her reviews because they're excellent reviews. Not all the products you're gonna like or agree with and stuff. However, she does have a lot of experience in cosmetics and ingredients and things like that. So excellent resource for buying products. You waste less money by looking that up. Anyway, let's get on with this. Okay, so the first thing I do is I remove my makeup in the evening. And what I do to do that is I actually use Neutrogena's all-in-one makeup removing cleansing lotion. And I use this because I have like waterproof mascara on usually, and that is a tough one to remove. So first I massage this into, my eyelashes and around my eyes to loosen up all the makeup and everything. And then I use the Kirkland Daily Facial Cleansing Towelettes. These are fantastic. So if you have a Costco in your area, go and get these, because they're amazing. I remove my foundation and everything with these, and the rest of my eye makeup. So the next thing I do is I use Cetaphil's Oily Skin Cleanser. I think now it's called the Daily Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. So yeah, I use this. It's a nice gentle cleanser. However, I find that it's more of a deep cleanse than their gentle skin cleanser. But excellent face wash. I've been using this now for probably about 8 years or something. So it's like my go-to facial cleanser. Next thing I do is I apply an exfoliator. I do this all the time. I always use, I think they're called like chemical exfoliators. I don't use a mechanical exfoliator, so that's the really grainy face scrubs and stuff, because I find that they're just too harsh on the skin. Even if I have flaky skin, I still don't use those. I just use the chemical ones. A really good one for dry skin is alpha hydroxy. This is Paula's Choice. This is actually from Paula, or the lady who runs Beautypedia. She has a website called cosmetics.com, and they sell skincare products. So alpha hydroxy acid is great for dry skin, takes off all the scaliness and stuff after a couple days of using it. This one's 8%. And for oily skin, which I used to have, and I still do, so I still use it, is beta hydroxy acid. This is also known as salicylic acid. Excellent product. This one is 2%, and I use it, and it also exfoliates, but it also gets right into the pores. If you have oily skin, it can cut oil. So this is a great product for oily skin. And then lately I've been using Paula's Choice Resist. So this is clearly remarkable skin lightening gel. I have high pigmentation areas on my face, so mainly right here on the sides and then right here, and so I've been using this, and I haven't really noticed too much of a difference. This also has beta hydroxy acid, 2% in it, but I haven't noticed too much of a difference, but it says it takes 8 to 12 weeks, and I've only been using it for like maybe 3 weeks, so yeah, I'm using that on my face. And after that, I use a moisturizer. I have 3 different kinds of moisturizers. So the first one I have is my evening moisturizer, which is also Paula's choice. It's the Skin Recovery Moisturizer here. I use this one, this is for normal to very dry skin. So this is actually a nice thick cream that I apply on my face. Yeah, and I never really apply moisturizer on my nose. Very rarely, unless it's like has sunblock on it. Just because that's where I get oily and I don't really need moisturizer there. Moisturizers make a lot of money. So if you're ever at a cosmetic counter and you have really, really oily skin, they try to sell you a cream, you don't even really need a cream. You know, they say, oh, everybody needs a cream. Of course everybody needs a cream because they want to make money, they want to sell their product. So yeah, when I had really, really oily skin, I didn't use moisturizer at all because it just made my skin even muckier in an hour. So yeah, the biggest selling gimmick ever. Anyway, yeah, so I use this one at night because it's nice and thick. For the times when my skin is really, really, really dry, like when I'm doing a lot of like prosthetics work at school, you know, gluing stuff on my face, having to remove it all the time, my skin can get really, really scaly and really irritated. So what I use is Spectro Kids Eczema Care intense moisturizing cream, and this is fantastic. It is like super thick. It doesn't have steroid in it, so you get safe to use all the time, and it won't thin your skin out. And it's just like a really strong emollient. You know, I really, really love it. I can't live without this. And then for the daytime, for moisturizer, I use Cetaphil's Daily Facial Moisturizer with SPF 15. This also is very emollient. If you have oily skin, you probably don't want to use it. I would stick to, I think Neutrogena makes a really nice matte moisturizer with SPF. So that one's a really excellent one. I don't have the name here. I'll probably put it down below. But yeah, this one here, excellent moisturizer if you have normal to dry skin. So that is basically what I use on my skin. If you have any questions or anything like that, then leave them below. And also I am going to be doing a video on piercings on my vlog channel. And if whoever's subscribed to it, if you have any questions about that, any piercings or piercing related questions, please comment below so I have some ideas on what to talk about, because people request for it. But I'm not really sure exactly what they want to know about my piercings and the piercings I've had. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.